G'day adults and welcome to another online training session. Thank you so much for checking into the live classes and for keeping up to date with your pre-recorded classes. Remember guys, if you've got any questions at all about your training, please email jamesduncan@journeymartialarts.com, and if we can't clarify that through an email, then we can organise a time to call and we can talk you through. Sam and I have been doing video lessons with some of our students as well, so we really want to make sure that you guys have got all the tools at your disposal to get ready for the upcoming grading. We are hearing rumours that there's a possibility that some sports and recreation activities will be opening up sooner than September, but let's assume at this stage that you're training for yourself to get ready for the grading in 3.5 months. Okay, with any luck, fingers crossed, we'll be back in the club in no time, training hard for your next grading. We'll see you soon. Okay adults, so I thought what we could do with your boxing today as well is start to set things up so not only are you working your drill, but also how to set up for that drill and get the timing with the front foot and the front hand as you're doing your jab. So for an example, let's say I was a yellow belt 3, so I'm looking at jab, evade, cross. All I'd simply do is add a double jab, 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 then evade and throw a right cross. As a white belt, yellow 1, yellow 2, yellow 3, you can also look at things like, okay, can I do a jab, jab, then a cross, or a jab, jab, then a right cross and a left hook. For blue belts, you might take it up to things like jab, jab, cross, hook, uppercut, hook, or you can do things like jab, jab, evade, right cross. When we look at blue belt 3s, you could be jab, jab, slip, uppercut, hook, cross. And if you want to try the more advanced stuff, you're looking at jab, jab, evade, right cross, weave, right cross, left hook, right cross. The principle here is that when you're setting up for different combos, you've got to have that entry. So sometimes a single jab isn't going to be enough. So I always like to lead it with 2, even 3 lead hands. 1, 2, 3, evade, boom! And what you'll usually find is the last 1 or 2 shots that finds its mark. If I was to tee off on the spot, boom! You've got to be really fast and lucky to get that second punch to hit. So I'm always thinking, okay, let's start the feet in, jab, move around, jab, jab, move around, jab, jab, evade, cross, hook, cross. And that's when the combinations start to land. If you do have a boxing bag at home, then great, circle around and use the bag. If you don't have a boxing bag, see if you can piece these together in your mind and visualize the idea. So I've got someone in front of me, I jab high, jab low, right cross upstairs, hook, cross. Start to piece it together and think, how would this drill actually work or could be applied in a sparring scenario? If you just want to try, guys, we'll see you in the next video. Okay guys, so for a little drill for you, what I thought we'd muck around with is the intervals or the sections in between some combos, right? So for an example, if I were to do jab, evade, right cross, what I want to get really familiar with is how I execute or pull the shoulder back to fire. So I want you to move around, I want you to think about evading and then firing. So you circle, twitch, and fire. When I twitch, I'm pulling the shoulder back and my head just a little bit. One of the main concerns I got with doing like a jab, evade, cross is you start to exaggerate that backwards movement. It's like in, out, in. And what we really want to see is like a really fast twitch where your head's moving like an inch, back, and fire forward. So we're doing this drill, you get like a quicker movement and less distance away from the target. You can also do the same thing with like a hook. I could go twitch, boom, and throw a left hook. I pull the left shoulder back and I fire. I can do the same thing with a jab. I pull the left shoulder back and I fire. So what I want you to do is move around for 2 or 3 minutes and think about how you can separate different punches and get your body moving. And then after that, you can start to think, right, jab, twitch, or fire. Jab, twitch, hook, and fire. So start linking those shots together, see if you can make up your own combos.
Okay, adults, now we're just going to brush over your kicking as a warm-up and a technical aspect of your training, all the way through the basic kicks. Okay, so you're going to start with up chagi, so you stand in a parallel stance here, you do left leg front kick, 10 times, knee to body height, sorry, waist height here. Once I've done 10 off the left leg, 10 off the right leg, snap the leg back, land it down, lift it straight up. I want to land balanced, control, and of course, checking your technique. Once I've done 10 up charges of each leg, now I do the same thing with down charges. I twist, flick, and then land back. Flick, land back, flick. You notice I'm twisting my body, landing back in that parallel stance, do 10 off the left, then 10 off the right. Each time I'm focusing on my technique and I'm getting high repetitions of that kick and building my muscle memory. Once you've done 10 band or chains now, 10 straight leg lifts, hand down in front, 2, 3. You can go as high as you want, but I want to warm up nice and slowly. Once you've done 10 off the left, 10 off the right. Nice and easy, not too rushed, please. Okay, once done 10 here, then my last one is side kicks. Twist, push, and land. Push, and land. Slow, get that technique ready. 10 off the left, and then 10 off the right. Okay, that's your warm up. Get lots of repetitions of the kicks. If you want, you can go a second time, but give it a try and see you guys in the next video.
Alright guys, so you're going to need a chair for this one for your balance, or you can hold it onto a wall where mum and dad say you're allowed to. And from here, your bottom foot's going to be facing the wall or the chair. You're going to lift your leg up into a bandle chag position, okay? And this is called the super drill. So I start with 10 bandle chags, all the way out and all the way back, all the way to 10 bandle chags. Then I form side kick position, 10 side kicks, all the way out, all the way back. I'm not flicking, I'm pushing. Then from here, I do 10 hook kick up, flick it around, and again, 10 hook kicks, and then you finish off back to 10 bandle chags, 10 bandle chags. I'm pointing my toes, 10 side kicks, and then 10 hook kicks, all right? And then you change onto the other side. Off you go.
Okay, adults, so well done for another training session at home. I hope you're sweating, I hope you're enjoying the training. What we wanted to talk about was the white belt program. Please make sure that anything you're seeing in the videos, whether it's a live video or a pre-recorded video, make sure you're getting a session in once or twice a week where you go to white belt and have a look at the finer details of whether it's the boxing or the kicking drills. Also with your patterns, please make sure you're giving us feedback. Hopefully you're stopping and starting the videos and you're breaking it down to 4 to 6 moves each time. If you do have any questions, please email jamesduncan@joondalup.com, or we can organise a phone conversation and work out anything you might be having a particular issue with. Well done team, we'll see you in the next video.